Long time no see, folks. How you's been doing? I know I've not been on a while, but I've been busy. I've been doing bits and bobs here and there. But anyway, back to talking about the team I love. I know we've just came out the transfer window, and let me tell you, some of the boys that we've signed are beginning to look like ballers. So I know Skov OLSEN, when he came in, there was a little bit of backchat from the fans. What we need to understand is that this guy's not played in 3 months, so he's probably getting up to fitness. He's also adjusting to a league, he's also adjusting to a new team and a new way of playing. But we definitely seen signs of him yesterday where, let me tell you, we've got a player on our hands, because 2 assists every time he got the ball. You could see that Kilmarnock's defence especially were worried. They were worried. They were on their back foot, and this guy, with yesterday's game, will just get more and more confident. Pick of the bunch for me is 2 ROMMENS. Even if you squint your eye just a little bit, he's got that Arthur Newman type, a kind of look about him, hasn't he? The way he's up and down, he looks very assured. It almost as if, you know, this guy's been in Rangers team for a long time, and not only for the 20 minutes that he came in. So that's really positive, really good, and long may that continue, because the left back position, especially for the last few years, has been a real bugbear for us. I know we've had a couple of players that have looked good in spells, but not getting carried away. I know he was only playing for about 20 minutes, but potentially this guy could hold that down for the next few years. I know Magoma has done really well coming in, a young boy, getting used to a league, getting regular games under his belt, but at least for the remainder of this season and next season, we've got somebody nailed on for that particular position. Anyway, back to the signings. So we've got TOCHI in the middle, and to be fair, in the last game that he played, I thought he was winning a lot of second balls, he was harassing, he was snapping at heels, and even when we lost the ball, he was being quite tenacious in getting the ball off the opposition. So again, he seems to have a little bit of bite about him, which is great, which is what we've been lacking in the centre. But I still say, guys, we probably need a number 6 to really nail that on, because even for his last team, he was playing on the left-hand side, he was playing further up, and he was only filling in as a number 6 for Xhaka, who used to play for Arsenal. So his main position probably isn't a 6. And up front, NEDERI came in for like 20 minutes, and again, the little snippets that we've seen of him, I really like. Right? He was harassing the defence, he was closing down, he was pressing, putting in tackles. Well, a tackle for a front man, as good as that's going to be. But anyway, he's worrying the defence, they're looking over their shoulder, he's getting in the box, that's the main thing. Unfortunately for Schmidti and Majovski, half the time they want to be outside the box. I want my striker, my number 9, to be in the box, to be looking, to be running to the front post, run to the back post. He's got a good height on him, he looks strong, and this is only 20 minutes. And again, let's take all this with a pinch of salt. I know it's only been a very short snapshot of these players, but what I've seen, I'm really encouraged. If you look at last night, when they came on against Kilmarnock, we got a real big kick up the backside. These players really made everybody else kind of stand up, everybody else harass, everybody else pull up their socks, and you definitely saw with these players coming on that we had more going forward, and that's exactly what Rangers have lacked in the last few weeks. We've not been creating, we've not been getting into the spaces, whereas these boys would definitely do that. So I'm very encouraged by these guys, and they're only going to go better when they're getting to know their teammates, their players, how Danny Rule wants them to work, and what positions to run, what channels to run, and so on and so forth. So I think it's good times ahead. Look, Hearts didn't win last week. We capitalise on it, and that's a sign of champions that we've always got to capitalise. Celtic didn't play. We've got 3 points in the bag. I would rather have the points than the games in hand. And with each game, as Danny Rule keeps saying, we're only getting closer and closer. We're biting at Hearts' heels, and eventually there's only going to be 1 or 2 games in it. And remember, we still need to play Hearts. We still need to play Celtic. So Hearts especially, that'll be a barnstormer of a game when it comes up, which is coming up soon. So quietly confident, guys, but let's just take each game at a time, just as Danny Rule says. Let me know what you think. All the best, folks.